our way to the store. It's that time of day, guys. That time of day. We're gonna leave it on Top Chat today. I feel like dealing with all the extra. All right. I've got to go pick up just a few things, so we'll wait till everybody starts getting in here. Happy Sunday, Daniel. Happy Sunday. How's it going? We are on our way to the store. On our way to the store. Yeah, no. I don't know if that increases gains. I don't think you're correct on that one. Don't think you're correct on that one. How's your workouts going? Singularity. I already know. I've already seen the list of workouts that haven't been completed yet. I'm already aware. It's all right though. You'll get back in it. There you go. Solid work. Yeah, I'm going to grab a couple things. I've got a vacation coming up next week, so I'm going to Myrtle Beach. It's going to be a fun time. And I plan on being there. Plan on cooking at the beach. Like cooking. I don't plan on eating out every night, so. I like to cook my own food. I'm not a big fan of eating out constantly. All right. But gotta go pick up flour. I need some organic flour, guys. So we're doing homemade bread. We're gonna take that. We're gonna bring our own eggs, obviously. Got tons of eggs to take with, so we'll still have our farm fresh eggs, and we'll still have our homemade bread at the beach with us, which we're gonna be sitting right on the Intercoastal Waterway, so we'll be able to sit there, watch the water in the mornings or at night or whatever. For those of you that don't know what those are, they're like basically like ocean rivers that run between like pieces of land on the coastline. So it's just like a little river of ocean water that runs through, and there's we're staying is on that. So we actually will have the back of our the place we're staying actually has a walk down onto the Intercoastal Waterway where we can nice, that's awesome. Sweet deal. That's gonna be awesome. That's not far away. Yeah, so it has a walk down onto the waterway itself, so we can actually fish right off the pier there, which will be awesome. And it's like it's almost like a little mini resort we'll be staying in almost. So I'm super excited about that. I don't vacation very often. So when we do vacation, we go do some fun stuff. Because we only vacation like once a year for like a weekend. It's like a weekend once a year that we go out and do something like that. So my wife enjoys the beard. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, they're big. She's big fan of my beard. She was very upset when I cut the beard a while back. What am I driving? What do you mean? Car? Driving a car? 4 wheels, 1 steering wheel. But no, we're heading to the store currently. I drive a Toyota. I drive a Toyota. Lift the car when I get there. Today is rest day, guys. Today is rest day. We're doing a shopping stream. Why am I not driving a Ford? Why would I drive a Ford? Why would that be a better option for me personally? Bench press the car. We're close, man. We're close. Give me a little bit more time. We'll get there. Maybe a smart car. Give me time. We're going to grab some dinner, some dinner for tomorrow. I'm going to grab something to cook for tomorrow's dinner. And I've also got to pick up some stuff that we're gonna take to the beach with us. So, bottled water, flour to make the homemade bread, that kind of stuff. No, the store is not close to home. I live a little further out. So I don't have any reason to drive a truck personally. It's not a necessity for me. So I don't personally wear sunscreen, but we'll have some sunscreen for the babies. I'm gonna be okay, Cody. I'm gonna be okay. Cody, I'll be okay. I assure you, I'm very focused on the driving portion of this. Yeah, I just put it on my back. Anything I need to haul to and from the house, I kind of just pick it up. Right now, gas here, regular, is $2.79 a gallon. $2.79 a gallon, Alex. Regular. I think diesel runs like 3. What's up, Gio? But yeah, anything I need a truck for, I can just haul myself. I just put it on my shoulder and walk. I've been in North Carolina, yes. I am not military. Appreciate it, Gio. I've been in North Carolina a lot, actually. Yeah, we got good gas prices here. We're solid. We're solid on our gas prices. Everywhere here in the Southeast, actually, much better than the West Coast with gas prices. Generally, with this car, I only have to fill up like once a week. And it's like $30. Good to go. Depends on the lift, Jeremiah. Bench is 365 current, deadlift 490, and then squat like 385. So it's been a while since we've done a squat PR though, so it could go either direction. I could be a couple pounds less than that now, or I could be a couple pounds more. We'll find out here next week probably. I don't know if we're PRing on the squat next week. I know we're going for a deadlift and a bench PR next week. We went for a deadlift and bench PR last week as well, or this past week. We go for those again. We're doing a 6-day-a-week squat program next week. So did you know it's actually not here in South Carolina? South Carolina is not yet a hands-free state. Wyoming oil field. South Carolina is not a hands-free state. Those are local laws, local to this, or state level laws a lot of the time. It has not yet been put in, we have not yet become a hands-free state, so it is not illegal. It is not illegal. I might be a little bit bigger. I only weigh in like once a week, Alex. So yeah, it's not illegal here. It's not illegal here. South Carolina is not a hands-free state. That's a state law thing. So Yeah.
You do?
Do I don't still work there. I used to. Yeah.
Oh,
I haven't been moving a little while.
Okay, I haven't been there in a while either, but
Yeah.
I knew you worked there.
Yeah, I'm at another gym out towards Elgin now. So.
Is it a good one?
Private gym, a little bit smaller. But it's a good spot. It's a good spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm training out of there now.
Teach people how to do handstands?
I don't personally do handstands, no, but I can teach you how to. What's up, Worldwide? Yeah. It happens like that sometimes. All right. So we've got some shopping to do, guys. All right, first item on the agenda is flour. And the reason why that's the first item on the agenda is because I don't want to forget it, because I'm serious about this homemade bread. So it is on the menu. It'll be coming next week. We just didn't get a spot today. I don't know yet. Maybe Monday if we feel really good. All right. We gotta find us some flour. There it is. All right, we're gonna get 2 bags of this organic all-purpose. 2 bags organic all-purpose flour. For the, I didn't spill flour on myself. For that good old warm up with 315. We usually warm up with a single or a double there. I really like that first set of 135 just to get the blood flowing though. But there are some other warm up tricks I have in my bag that I can pull out if I need to. So we're taking the homemade bread to the beach with us, so that flour won't get touched until then.
You are so fast, Maya.
All right. I need to grab bottled water. I drink a lot of bottled water because I'm always out and about, guys. I go through like a case every 2 or 3 days. So we're gonna grab some bottled water over here. I actually, Mark, I did say that I was going live. I said it in the Discord, but you were too busy eating was it Captain Crunch? Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Cinnamon Toast Crunch? You're too busy eating Cinnamon Toast Crunch. All right, so let's grab us some bottled water. We don't have any big cases of the spring water. Grab us 124 pack of the spring. That should last us like 2 days. All right. You guys want to pick out my wife's energy drink flavor for the day? All right. We got pink slush as an option. Orange Kiss. Hawaiian shaved ice. No, she likes Alani. We're gonna do Alani. Cherry slush. Breezeberry or cherry twist. Which one do y'all want? Which one we getting? Cherry slush, orange kiss. We got 1 vote for cherry slush, 1 for orange kiss. Which one is the wife getting? They don't have any sugar, Kevin. They don't have any sugar. What's up, NC? We're voting right now. They're all 0 sugar, Alex. They're all 0 sugar. Hold on. Got the cherry twist, breezeberry, cherry slush, Hawaiian ice, shaved ice, orange kiss, and pink slush. Which one we getting? We got a vote for orange, a vote for cherry. Which one we doing here? Y'all get to determine the wife's energy drink flavor. One for Hawaiian shaved ice. I will say that is the one flavor she absolutely hates. I think we're getting the pink slush. That's 2 votes for pink slush. We're going pink slush. I shouldn't have put it in the options, to be honest, because she hates the Hawaiian one. She hates it because she doesn't like coconut or coconut flavored things. So we already grabbed the pink slush. It's too late, Mark. She would have been very upset if you guys voted Hawaiian. I knew it was a possibility you guys would vote Hawaiian, and I was like, man, but it's no fun if I don't put the bad one in there, right? It's no fun if I don't put the bad one in there. We already know. Hold on. One second. I need to stop and grab baby supplies, guys. I need baby wipes. You know how having them chitlins is, right? So, got to get us a pack of baby wipes. They are getting to the point where we don't need them as often, but they still use them for bedtime. My oldest is 12. He doesn't need baby wipes. But I have some younger children as well, guys. I have 3 children. But they're mostly done with wipes and diapers, but you know, not 100%. My youngest just turned 4, so I've got a 12-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 4-year-old. So yep. I got the whole crew, all boys. About to make a dairy pit stop, guys. Gallon of milk for tomorrow, and then we need to grab, I guess I'll grab our Fairlife over here. Hold on. Need one. Just need one. I've always maintained the fact that I only drink the Fairlife during workouts. During my work, I drink at least half during the workout. That entire this is my workout milk. I drink 1.5 liters once a day, and then I drink the rest of regular whole milk. I drink 1.5 gallons total of whole milk. I have a couple gallons of milk already at the house. I never go to the store and not pick up milk because I go through so much milk. It makes no sense. It makes no sense for me not to pick it up because I will end up at the store the next day. So I have like 3 gallons in my fridge at all times. All right, we need a chicken, guys. I feel like I want to do a whole chicken tomorrow. £7-pound chicken? We do a 7-pound chicken. Where's the little baggy thingies?
Can't find them.
Yeah, I don't know where that. All right, let's grab us a chicken, guys. One whole chicken. I'll find the baggy thingies at some point. Hopefully. No guarantees. I don't buy the rotisseries. So I have in the past. I stopped buying the rotisseries because honestly, guys, the hot chicken being dropped in a plastic bag and then just stored that way, not the greatest thing. Not the greatest thing in the world. Not ideal whatsoever. I don't do anything hot dropped in plastic. It doesn't make sense for me. I don't eat out of plastic. I don't heat things up in plastic. It is $5. It is $5. You know, I get it. So I do understand it. All right. We're gonna pick up some juice for the babies. We'll do grape. It's gonna be grape. Get it? Grape. It's great. Some organic grape juice. They do like their juice. Yeah, so that's a 7-pound chicken. It's a large roaster chicken. We won't have leftovers, but we'll definitely all have a pretty sizable helping of chicken. We give a little bit to the pups too, to be fair. So here, give you an idea. That's the 24 case of water. That's your chicken. It's a pretty sizable chicken. You know what I'm saying? Pretty sizable chicken. Not a bad price though. About $2.19 a pound. So about $2.19 a pound. Ready? We're gonna pick out some Hot Wheels. Some Hot Wheels for my kids. We're gonna get 2 Hot Wheels, guys. We're gonna get 2 Hot Wheels. So you guys help me pick here. I need 2. My oldest doesn't do Hot Wheels anymore, so we gotta pick out 2 for the youngest. I've never seen this. I don't know what's going on here. That's interesting. You can see. We got a dairy delivery truck. I've got to get that, right? We've got to get the dairy delivery truck. Monster Dairy Delivery. What y'all think? Monster Dairy Delivery truck? All right, that's one. I need one more. We've got a fajita truck. Should we get 2 trucks? A Miata? I don't know if they have a Miata. Hold on. I don't see a Miata anywhere. This one? No, this one? They do like trucks. We have this truck as an option too, the Gladiator. Ford Focus? I don't see a Ford Focus. Let's see if we can find a Ford Focus, guys. We've got a Mustang. Wait, we do have a Miata. Hold on, we have a Miata. Get a Miata. I think. Let's go. We'll go Miata. We got 1 truck and 1 Miata. There you go. 1 truck and 1 Miata. All right. All right, so another thing I want to do, and I forgot to look for, I've got to see if they've got organic ramen noodles. I just need the noodles. I don't want the packs. I don't want like top ramen. I want organic noodles, like the actual noodle cakes. Because I make homemade or ramen noodles, but I need the organic noodle cakes. There's only one place I know that carries them. I'm hoping they have them here, and I just didn't know. Because I haven't looked for them here. So I haven't looked for them here yet. Let's take a look. No vegan ramen for me, but I do like a good ramen, but I have to make it myself because I don't do any soy in almost every brand of like soy. So, but I'm not seeing the noodle cakes anywhere that we need, but it may be down a different aisle. So let's go take a look. So I've worked on a lot of cars over the years, you guys. A couple different brands, right? And I'll say right now, I would say Ford and Chevy, both of them, they leak and they do break down. They do break down. As much as I like Chevy and I like Ford, they do break down a lot. They're just not as reliable. Reliability in a car means more for me, so I don't feel like working on my car constantly. So looking for these noodle cakes still. All right, so I see where they should be, but I don't actually see them on the shelf if they have them. They definitely don't have them. Definitely don't have them. That's unfortunate. I wish they did. I wish they did. All right. What am I missing? I need some kind of side to go with my my chicken here. We need to figure out a side for my chicken. I'm thinking patatas. Y'all think potatoes are a good play? I think potatoes are a good play, guys. Potatoes are definitely a play. I eat a lot of potatoes. I preference the Chevy trucks because I just like the beds of those trucks better. If I'm gonna buy a truck, it's gonna be for utility purposes. So it's gonna be utility purposes.
I just want to
Oh, right. All right. So the wife doesn't like red potatoes. And it looks like the only other option, we have gold and russet. I'm thinking russets today. I'm thinking russets. A little 3-pound bag of russet potatoes, all right? Little 3-pound bag. That bag seems very light on the potato end though. Hold on. We're gonna go golds. The golds just look better here. All right, let's go golds. Gold taters. I think we're gonna do a mashed potato probably with it. So gold is gonna be a good play regardless. I do like some mashed potatoes. A little bit of butter in there, some cheese. Top tier. Top tier. And then that's it. I think that's all I need, guys. I didn't need much from this store, I'm gonna be honest. But I did need a few things. The primary goal of this trip was the dinner and the flour. So that was the primary goal. Because I like homemade bread and yes, that we needed. All right. This is a Publix. This is a Publix. This is a Publix. I might go get her some chocolate. I might grab the wife some chocolate while I'm here. You guys think I should grab the wife some chocolate? I think I might grab her some chocolate, guys. Let's take a look. Where is the sugar, cereals, candy? All right. We'll grab the wife some chocolate while we're here. I'm gonna What kind of chocolate? She's not a big fan of dark chocolate, guys. She's not a big fan of dark chocolate. A small grocery haul, just a quick one today. She loves the Cadbury's. She likes the Rochers. Those are always top picks. Lindors are always a play. White chocolate, she does like white chocolate. You think so, Mom? So, I got those recently. I'm thinking this. I think I'm gonna play. This is the play here. Milk hazelnut. The Ferrero Rocher milk hazelnut bars. What y'all think? Yeah. Give me the dang chocolate bar. This is what we're getting. This is what we're getting right here. Wow. All right. We have obtained chocolate. Top tier. Chocolate is always a good play. All right. I think that's it. I think that's all we need. Guys. Oh, I do need one more thing. It's completely spacing. One more thing. I need melatonin. The wife needs more melatonin. We already got Fairlife. I still have something to buy. Always one more thing to buy, right? I do need melatonin. Some good old melatonin. All right. Yeah, I do the deliveries once in a while, only when I don't really have a lot of time. What is happening? Hold on. See if I can fix this. Okay, I was just making sure. Ah, gotcha. Are you good? Is it just me, or is the camera very... Something's going on with the camera, guys. Let me get out of the store. We'll get a fix on that. We're back. All right, we're fixed. Something happened. I don't know. We lost connection, and then it got all funky, guys. So we're back though. Can I grab you a bottle of Gaines? Do they sell that? Do they sell Gaines? Because I was unaware. I just grabbed a little pack of melatonin gummies so she can try this new brand. Make sure she likes it before I get the big bottle. Some of them aren't nearly as strong. Some of the melatonin aren't nearly as strong.
How you doing? I'm great. How you doing?
Look, Mark, we can't take anything you say seriously after you said Cinnamon Toast Crunch was a top tier cereal. It's terrible. We've done the Garden of Life. These are Greenwise. Hold on, right here. It's on there. We didn't forget the Fairlife, guys. We never forget the Fairlife.
You too.
Never forget the Fairlife.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
Can I put the cars in here?
Yeah. Captain Crunch is terrible. Captain Crunch is terrible. I'm not a fan. Not a fan whatsoever. Or Captain Crunch or Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Both of them are terrible. Both of them are terrible.
You were at 69 to go, okay?
Yep. Not bad. Not bad, guys. Appreciate you. $69, guys. So $69. Only for Sundays, Coco. Coco, Sundays are always a different time. Hey, look, there's another Mark in the chat. There's another Mark in the chat. Yeah, so here in South Carolina, we our food, gas, and stuff like that tends to be a little lower than the West Coast, guys. If I didn't shop organically, I could have gotten the same grocery haul for probably 10 or 15. We got another Mark in here. He's here to take the other Mark's place. He's here to take the other Mark's place. No, I'm at Publix. Hold on, I don't know where the sign's at. Somewhere on the building. Publix. There you go. We're parked over here. Yeah, we have a pretty good cost of living here. Obviously, wages are similar in the difference, but wages are obviously a little similar in the difference. But you know, like over in California, I don't know what minimum wage is in California, but minimum wage here is still the federal minimum. So for someone making minimum wage here, you're looking at like $7.35 an hour, something along those lines. We're gonna put it in the back seat. My trunk is currently full. Yeah, so it's 7. Yeah, it's like $7.25 an hour. That's the minimum wage here in South Carolina. Now, mind you, most places don't pay minimum wage anymore. Yeah, it's very rare. I don't think I've seen a place that pays minimum wage in a while. In South Carolina, if you're doing well here, what most people, maple syrup. That's pretty good pay structure there, Mossberg. Pretty good pay structure. Maple syrup's expensive. Maple syrup's expensive. So I would say where you're starting to do all right here in South Carolina, where you can afford to live, pretty like you can afford rent and you can afford, you know, a phone bill and food pretty efficiently, is around $15 an hour with the cost of living. You can get by on $15 an hour by yourself here. By yourself. Now, if you got a family, that's going to be really hard. That's going to be really hard. But, what's up, Julian? Yeah, at $15 an hour, you can afford rent on a small apartment in on a rougher side of town, and food and bills. You can afford the necessities. You can afford the necessities. Doing well here. Most people, a good wage here is considered around 20 an hour. 17 to 20 an hour is where good wages are considered here for most people that I've found. A lot of the state work here pays around 20 an hour. So if you're working for the state here, you're paying, that's what you can expect, around like 20 an hour. Obviously, it just depends on your lifestyle, though. For people with busier lifestyles or more expensive lifestyles, you're gonna need more. But state work. Like the state of South Carolina, on average, pays around, from what I've seen, about $20 an hour. When I was a prison guard, right? When I was a prison guard, that's about what I made. I made right around $20 an hour as a prison guard. It just depends on how. So it just depends on how many children you have, and there's a lot of factors involved in taxes. I wouldn't be able to tell you. So, yeah, so that's about right for here. FedEx. Actually, I had some family that worked, like for, I think it was FedEx or one of those, and they were making around 20 an hour. Yeah, that's about right for FedEx. See, 24 an hour here, Alex, is considered pretty good wage. That's considered above the average. I can tell you where. Welcome to the stream. I can tell you what is what would be surprising to you. So, a lot of the gyms around here, most of the gyms around here, the front desk pays, you know, around $9 to $11 an hour. So if you're walking into a gym in the Southeast and someone's at that front desk, just be nice to them. They're not getting paid enough. All right, they're not getting paid enough. About 10, sometimes up to 12 an hour for the front desk. Gyms typically pay less than they should. Less than they should. So, yeah, I would say so. UPS, that's like a structured system, isn't it? It's like a structured pay increase. So, like they have a certain amount of time in between each promotion, like years wise. That's how it was for the prison. That's how it was for the prison. So, when I was working for the prison, it was structured like that. Like every so often you got a raise. Yeah. And it was like a set percentage. So. But the nice thing about that is you got a lot more protections, you know? So benefits are usually better, but yeah, the pay is usually a little bit less, but there's a lot more benefits. So, yeah. Most of the places, I would tell you, I've worked a lot of places here in the Southeast. I've worked for automotive dealers. I've worked for the prison here. I've worked for gyms. That's about it. Just mostly those things. I said a lot, but it's a lot of different in those fields. And almost all of them, 2 to 3 weeks vacation is your top end. Like you're not getting any more than 3 weeks. 2 is usually what you'll have for the first 10 years, 2 weeks vacation here. So. So if you know a lot about fitness and you're trying to make money with fitness, you're probably, I'll be honest, most people that are in the fitness field don't make their money from their socials. They don't. It helps sometimes, but it's a lot of word of mouth. So. The difference in pay is so varied for trainers and fitness professionals. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. So the larger you are in the fitness field, you're gonna have more of a following initially. It's easy to build a following when you're bigger. When you're like, you know, if you're juicing, that's great. Do you? I don't care. Build your following. Doesn't bother me at all. I'm a strength coach. Full-time strength coach, personal trainer and strength coach. That's what I do for a living. But on average, I'll tell you, so on average, a brand new trainer, their first year, probably not going to make much, right? You're a first year personal trainer or fitness coach. You're probably looking at the top end in the mid 30s for the first year if you're doing well. After about 2 to 3 years, it scales pretty exponentially if you're good at your job. If you're good at the fitness stuff, right? You have to be like a step ahead of everybody else. You could be looking as high as 2 to 3 years in, 60 or 70, and then about 5 years in, you want to be somewhere in like the 6-figure range if you can. Not all areas are going to be able to make that much money either. So there are areas that are a little bit lighter on population. You might make a little less. The places that aren't as fitness minded, you might make a little less. Also, mind you, depending on what coast you're on, what area of the country you're in. So like if I was to move out of South Carolina and go up to DC, the starting ask for personal training up there is like $50 to $60 an hour. So per session, $50 to $60 for each session. Whereas here, the average is somewhere around like 30 for an hour. That's average. That's not necessarily what everybody charges. That's just the average. I've worked in the management side of fitness, and I know these numbers to be pretty accurate. So about 30 on average is what people start here. So per hour as far as their personal pricing. Now gyms charge a little differently, obviously. So. But yeah, it just depends. And obviously cost of living's less here. I can rent a house, I can rent an apartment here. For, $500 or $600 in the wrong part of town, obviously, not the best part of town, but $500 or $600 I can rent an apartment here. I don't have to do that. I have a house, but that's about right. That's about what it is here for rent. Now that's a 1-bedroom, maybe 2-bedroom apartment at best. So, but now out where I'm at, you're not finding that. You're not finding that out towards where I'm at. But you go into the city a bit, you can find something like that in a rougher neighborhood. So I wouldn't recommend raising a family in that neighborhood, but if you're by yourself, it's not too bad. All right, guys, but it is time. We do a shorter stream on Sundays. I'm gonna head home. I've got a little bit of a drive left, so I will see you guys tomorrow, or probably around 11 o'clock. Or 10 or 11. I don't know what gym we're gonna be at yet, but probably barbells. Most likely barbells. But I'll see you guys then. Hopefully grab a bench PR tomorrow or Tuesday. All right, appreciate you guys being here. Don't forget to subscribe.